A chilling secret buried in the garden. Neighbors thought it was just a quaint boarding house, but strange smells and whispers of missing tenants told a different story. What lay beneath the garden's surface would shock the entire community, reminding us that appearances can be dangerously deceiving. In the 1980s, a quiet boarding house in Sacramento, California, hid a terrible secret. Behind her friendly smile and motherly attitude, Dorothea Puente was a serial killer who would terrify the community. Her story is a chilling reminder that evil can hide behind the most innocent faces. Dorothea Puente was born in 1929 and had a tough childhood filled with poverty and violence. After her father died and she lost custody of her children, she turned to crime, using scams and theft to survive. Over the years, she married several times and became skilled at tricking people, building a reputation as a respectable, religious woman. But behind this image, she was willing to do anything to get rich, even if it meant taking lives. Puente opened a boarding house at 1426 F Street, focusing on elderly and vulnerable people who needed a place to stay. She took care of them, gaining their trust, and then took control of their money and lives. She cashed their social security checks and drugged them, making them weak and unable to resist. Neighbors reported bad smells and strange disappearances, but Puente always calmed their worries with lies and excuses. In 1988, thanks to a tip from a former tenant, police finally searched Puente's house. They made a horrifying discovery: 7 bodies buried in the yard, victims of the House Landlady. Her arrest shocked the community, who had been fooled by her caring image. The trial that followed was long and difficult, with over 150 witnesses and thousands of pieces of evidence. The jury struggled to agree on all charges, but Puente was found guilty of 3 murders and sentenced to life in prison without parole. Dorothea Puente died in prison in 2011, leaving behind a legacy of terror and betrayal. Her story reminds us that evil can hide behind friendly faces, and that we must be watchful to protect the most vulnerable. The house at 1426 F Street stands as a symbol of her crimes, a place where trust was broken and innocent lives were lost. Dorothea Puente took many secrets to the grave. Was she just another tragic figure, or the ultimate wolf in sheep's clothing? Tell us what you think below, and hit follow for more tales of the unexplained.